It's a celebration of love, it's a celebration of family, it's a celebration of friendship. You know, what a powerful cocktail. You know, it's a time of real joy for us all. And to get the full value from joy, you need to have someone to share it with. And that's all of you. And cool how unions like this connect us and connect the many threads that sort of make the tapestry of life as we know it. You know, family and friends are at the heart of so much that makes this world such a wonderful place. Your story reinforces this wisdom. And now nothing says home more to you both than in the arms of each other.
Don't get up.
To truly know Jess is to know her family, and as many of you will already know, the Anoka house is one of those houses that just feels like a big hug. That house has seen many pool parties, sleepovers, and on occasion us attempting to play it really cool when Gilbert had a meeting with Dan Carter or Richie McCaw, and that was really hard.
When I held you in my arms, Jess, for the first time the world stood still, and I wanted to tuck you away in the cosiest part of my heart, and I still do today, to be fair. You're beautiful on the outside and rich in goodness on the inside. Your energy introduces you long before you speak. I love that about you. Getting more difficult to win an argument with, though, I must say.
Oh, you look like magical.
Now, all a girl could want for her best friend in the world is for her to find true happiness and to find love with someone worthy of her, and that is a really tough test to pass. Then along comes Andrew Ray.
Growing up with two sisters and two female cousins has given Andrew a gentle side. In the early years, letting Kirsten put up his hair in pigtails, playing tea parties and bouncing for hours on the trampoline with Joanna. Due to this and his happy personality, Andrew has always been surrounded by lots of friends, not just males, but also females, regardless of their age. That didn't sound quite right.
I had struggled to think who would be strong enough to take on Andrew as a husband. What Andrew was looking for was Jess. Andrew needed someone like Jess who would love him unconditionally. Not just keep him in line, but keep up with him. Jess completes Andrew and they inspire each other.
Words that come to mind when I think of you are generous, it's full of energy, it's empathetic, it's loving, it's even a romantic. Glad something has rubbed off on me, mate, so that was I guess the greatest compliment I could pay you that is if I had to pick someone for my daughter Jess to marry and share the rest of her life with, I'd pick you. And,
You just want your children to be happy. And looking at Andrew today, as Jess walked towards him during the wedding ceremony, I could see so much happiness in your eyes that I knew he had found his soulmate.
The problem with these two is they're too nice. But you're so grateful for all that's been. You're so grateful for your parents, for your family, but also for the fact that you've found each other.
I'm reminded of how lucky I am to have you beside me with every kitchen dance, every walk on the beach, every time I see you smile, and everything in between. I love that you're patient with me, quite often, and you make every day the best that can be, or turn the bad ones around just by being there beside me.
I promise to hope with you, to make your dreams my own, to build you up, to challenge you and be challenged by you. I promise to keep on opening up the corners of the window with you, to be excited by the people we're going to become and the world we're going to create for ourselves. I promise that when it's hard or it's wrong, I'll always remember today. So when Andrew and I first sat down to talk about how we wanted to structure this and who we wanted to speak to tonight, the first word that came to both of our minds was just family. And then we just held this joint sigh together, just acknowledging the weight that that word held for both of us together. The truth is, both Andrew and I knew from a pretty young age that life had gifted us all we could ever need in this world just by giving us the family we had.
Lucky to have you, my girl. Priceless princess. Thank you, love.
Love you.
Love you too.
It's been one of those days when Jess came down the stairs today. She was a pretty emotional moment, and once I gathered myself, I went out and I said, right, I've just got to get a bit of diversion. So I got my phone out and sent a text to Ben and said, can you make sure you take the crayfish out, put it in the fridge for tomorrow's barbecue? Pushed go, and then about a minute and a half later, I got a text return from Bowden Barrett saying, Bertie, I can't come to the wedding, I've got a game to play. It's a true story. I didn't have glasses on and I pushed the wrong number. So it was,
I've got in touch with Jacinda and Ashley. Lovely news about your special day. You can break your bubble. In fact, tonight you can have lots of bubbles. Don't social distance. Take off your masks. Be kind. Vote Labour.
this is Best Cuzzy Rion, Kia Rana, Jess and Andrew Inoka. There it is. I love you with on my heart. Jess, please tell Andrew he has to change his name to Andrew Inoka.
Marriage is an adventure, and as both sets of parents will be able to tell you, it's not easy all the time. But the more that you give of yourself, the more you'll grow in that love, and the more your love will become golden.